First look today at South Africa's Justin Walters, his third of the par 5 15th.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, and how's about that? It's an eagle 3 for the South African, who jumps to 8 under and moves 2 clear at the top of the leaderboard.
Justin, the first thing we need to talk about is the last hole. He made eagle there at 15, courtesy of a pitch-in. Tell us about that from your point of view.
Yeah, no, it was. I hit a great drive down the middle, and I had a nice lump of mud on my ball, so I wasn't sure if it was going to go left or right, and it went way right. But that opened up the flag, so yeah, it came out perfect. Went in with good speed, so it's always nice when you get those added bonuses, you know.
You were 6 under par for the day even before that, so what have you been doing particularly well?
I've been striking the ball really well, and I have been for quite a few weeks now, but just the putter's starting to make, the putts you want to make are going in, and a few extra added bonuses, and after a while it just adds up on you.
I assumed that this would be your first time to the Belfry because the tour hasn't been here since 2008, but you were telling me you came in 2003. Tell me about that.
Yeah, 2003 I was over here to play amateur golf for England, actually, against Spain, further north, and Lee Westwood came fishing at my family's farm in South Africa just prior to that, and then I was coming over, and through a friend of a friend, he let me come walk with him, play the back 9 practice round on the Tuesday, I think it was. So yeah, that was my last time here, and I can't even remember many of the holes actually, but it's beautiful. I love it here. Fantastic golf course.
In fairness, the golf course does look quite different now, but
yeah, the trees are a little bit taller, but yeah, it's just grown, it's matured, and it's in great shape. And for the first time, we are actually able to walk without crouched into the wind, so it's a really nice day. I'm glad I'm making the most of it. So
great playing so far. Thanks for the chat.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Pleasure.
You.
Thanks.
And here is our leader, Justin Walters, with another chance, this time at the 16th.
So no birdie for Justin Walters. Par, but he stays 8 under. Par 5 to come next. So what happens on that hole, you're always going to make 6 if you're not in the water.
It's been popular, this bunker, hasn't it? At 17, this is Walters. And a little bit like Bernd Wiesberger, just checked up a little bit on him, maybe expecting a bit more release there. Rain trickling down the back of your neck.
Gets everywhere.
Right, Walters to extend his lead at the top. Not to be this time. Just a 5 there at 17, so the tough 18th to come for the South African.
Nice tee shot to have when it's pouring with rain. Even attempting to go over the trees there, he's going to leave himself a very long shot here. Well, I tell you, he needs a good lie there as well. Final hole is 473 yards, sharp dog leg, right to left. Now Walters with his second shot needs a good lie here. Splash of water coming up, jackets going on. Go. May not have gone in the water. Looks miserable out there now, doesn't it? If you're playing in a friendly game, you might well get the old sand iron out and just pitch it up on the top, but I don't think you'll be doing that with this one. Little pitch and run from right to left. Hit it. It's well played. It's always difficult off and upslope when you're trying to play a pitch and run. You're not quite sure how high it's going to come off that, because a bit of natural self-elevation there.
And Walters, 4 par at the last to keep a clean card. For an opening round of 64. got it as well, and already it's only Thursday, but a little fist bump. Well done to the South African, who seems permanently to be involved in a fight to save his card at the end of the season. He's done it a couple of times, hasn't he, including the end of last season in Portugal when he finished second to hold on to his playing rights.
Justin, honestly, 64 you've shot. The next best in is 3 shots worse, and the weather's getting worse. How much does that make you smile?
Yeah, I mean, it's on any condition or any situation, when you shoot 64, you're smiling, aren't you? So, yeah, I wasn't smiling with a couple of holes to go though, because I started to get really wet. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be out there now playing, facing another 18 holes in this weather. No.
Where's this round been over the UK swing?
Good question. During the lockdown, I was in North Carolina, and I didn't have to face any golf courses being closed. I could practice as normal. I played a few mini tour events and played a fair amount of golf, and I actually played really good golf. So I almost feel like I peaked in lockdown. You know, I don't know, because I came out.
That's no good for cash, is it?
No, no. So I came back out here, and I was confident. I felt like I was going to have a good run, and missed 3 cuts by 1 and made 1 cut, and I didn't really, I didn't finish very high with that. So yeah, it's been really disappointing to say the least. And but that's golf. Every time you expect something from it, it shows you otherwise. And just kind of changed my outlook a little bit and freed it up. And if it was going to work, it would work. And if it didn't, there's not much I could do about it. So.
What was the Justin Walters thought for the day then to free it up?
Just accept what happened. I think I suppose coming into it, I felt like I was swinging really well and I was getting nothing out of it. And when you feel like you're starting to swing well and you're not getting much, you start to get a bit grumpy, expecting too much out of yourself. And the little things were starting to annoy me. And I thought, you know what, it's a beautiful day. Well, it was earlier, and just go and play and see what the game brings you, because you are playing well, and accept. And a few putts started going in, a couple of good breaks where I'd hit a bad shot and got away with it, and that's been lacking. So to result in a 64, I'm ecstatic.
Well, it was a beautiful day. It isn't now, but 64 is definitely a beautiful thing. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much.
To watch another European Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.